cakewalk, this is cakewalk. Throwing money in the circle, it's a say ounce. Say down, what you say down? Cakewalk, this is cakewalk. Throwing money in the circle, it's a say ounce. Say down, what you say down? I've been grinding all day without a day off. Cakewalk, this is cakewalk. Throwing money in the circle, it's a say ounce. Say down, what you say down? Yeah. Wake up and smell the vultures when you in a coat, cause this shit gon' be no sick, leaving bloody nose. You either focus or you fold and then know it just when to hold them. Take the dice and roll them, we going until the morning. Hell is finally frozen over, it's colder than Minnesota. I'm dropping off that pack, I just got back from Arizona. Live my life up on the road, I should be signed to General Motors. I whip that arm in hammer, put that coke inside that cola. Warming up the stove, the Pirate's pot is boiling over. Turn off all the water. Got that fork up in the pot, but I don't scrape the bottom. Watch as I package and pack the product. Triple main dream, serving heads like a guillotine. Eating off the crumbs that was fucking up my self-esteem. Never had shit, but I was lusting for the finer things. Back up in the kitchen and I'm whipping up a feast. Cakewalk, this is cakewalk. Throwing money in the circle, it's a seance. Say down, what you say down? Cakewalk, this is cakewalk. Throwing money in the circle, it's a seance. Say down, what you say down? Watch me whip it up and jump the cake box. Cakewalk, this is cakewalk. Throwing money in the circle, it's a seance. Say down, what you say down? The streets took my heart, and then they went and broke it. Felt the sneeze up on the track, allergic to the bullshit. Tried to play me close, cause I ain't never had no closure. Instead of crying about the bitch, I went and bought a Rolex. Gymnastics with that cat, now that paper do aerobics. Sleep when I'm dead, cause it's no bed of roses. No rest for the wicked, but no way I can't afford it. Bitch, I'm really ballin', keys is 23 like Jordan. My breakfast drink promethazine, enjoy the little moment. Going hard in the paint, put that on my dead homies. Rushing out the door, I got a flight up in the morning. Made accommodations, I'ma make it for the storm. 2024 Aventador out in New Orleans. More money than you seen before, important that you see it though. Really hate to see it though, Lamborghini painted toe. I just wanna match my whip, hit the strip, I'm ready to go. Another year older, I'm colder than frozen oceans in Nova Scotia. The hustle took me under, but I kept going. It's that motivation, the emotional roller coaster is finally over. On the throne, I'm in my zone, bitch. Cakewalk, this is cakewalk. Yeah. Welcome to Jug Motivation, motherfuckers. Cakewalk.
What is good, y'all? How is everyone? What is good? What's up, Teasy? What's up, Joe? What's up, everyone? What's everyone up to? Just doing a random morning, middle of the week hangout stream. Might as well. You're doing great. Having a Fago? Hell yeah. What kind of Fago are you drinking? So just a little friendly reminder, y'all. The Hours of Chaos podcast will no longer be live on Thursdays. So tomorrow will be the last time the Hours of Chaos podcast will be live on Thursdays. So just so you guys know. the new day. I will figure it out when I can. You're drinking cotton candy? Hell yeah. Cotton candy is definitely one of my favorite flavors. Where'd you go, Teasy? So what's everyone else up to? Yeah, we are just chilling, just waking up, trying to wake up, and all that good old happy jazz. Oh, she's just hopping, throwing thumbs around. Yeah, I'm going to the JCW show this Saturday, so I'm excited for that. The JCW and Ouija show, which makes me happy. If anyone knows how to get a hold of Davy Scorsese, have him get a hold of me, please. Okay. Man, it's already early. Yeah, it's not noon here. It's almost 10 in the morning here, so. Yeah, I just got back from my morning walk. You're in Central Time. I'm in Mountain Time. Jesus. Too early for this shit. Oh no, you're good. You're all good. I know all about Eastern Standard Time. I used to live on the East Coast. I lived in Florida, so I know all about East Coast time. Yeah, I'm on Mountain Time, so I'm like 2-3 hours behind Eastern Time. You live in the DC area? Nice. I had family that used to live in the DC area. They lived in Maryland, but where they lived in Maryland, it wasn't too far for them to go to DC. I still have some family in Maryland. You saw the very first ICP DC shows? Hell yeah. That's awesome. Man, it is too early for this. You were only 3 miles from the capital? Nice. I've never been to DC. I'd like to go someday. Because I want to go see the Smithsonian Museum. That's what I want to visit. Need to do some wake and bake too. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I mainly want to go visit the Smithsonian Museum and whatnot. What's up, Charles? Whoop whoop. Yeah, I'm excited for the JCW show this Saturday. It's JCW, and then it's Ouija Mac performing with Wacko the Kid and Green Jelly, which I'm excited for. Because I've never seen Green Jello live. I've always wanted to. I've seen Ouija live multiple times, but it's been a while. And then I saw Wacko recently on this ICP tour for this shirt I'm wearing. Say what y'all will about Wacko the Kid, but he puts on a good live show. Wacko the Kid, that's the homie. And I haven't seen Ouija Mac live in a while since I've been back in Colorado. The last time I saw Ouija Mac live, I was still living in Florida. That was the last time I saw Ouija Mac live, was when I was still living in Florida. So I haven't seen Ouija Mac live in a while since I've been back home here in Colorado. So I'm excited. Because if y'all know by now, Ouija Mac kills it live. He kills it live. Yeah, I've heard they put on a good set too. I've watched footage and whatnot. And I'm just excited to see some wrestling too, JCW wrestling. I'm going to try to get ringside really close, so when they're filming the JCW episode, you guys will see me at ringside. So that's why I'm going to try to get there early so I can get ringside. Oh, we'll see if I'm able to. Yeah, the Three-Headed Monster tour was amazing. I went to the one in Tampa when I still lived in Florida. And that was the last time I saw Ouija, was during the Three-Headed Monster tour in Tampa, Florida. And then before that, the last time I saw Ouija was the Ouija Knievel tour when he came to Tampa for his own Ouija tour. And that's the last time I saw Ouija live. So those were the last 2 times I saw Ouija Mac live is when I was still living in Florida. So this will be the first time I've seen Ouija live since being back in Colorado. Which when I was living here before, I would always see Ouija a lot here in Colorado. Chapter 17 and Ouija's got a very big presence here in Colorado. At least I think they do. They were smoking fire. Yeah, that's why I'm going to also try to get to the ringside near the barricade. Like, as they call it, ringside. I got footage from the Three-Headed Monster show. Got some really dope footage. Oh yeah, Red Rocks is a great venue. Red Rocks is just a great venue no matter what you're seeing at Red Rocks, whether it's live music, comedians. Sometimes they have movies there. They play movies there. So Red Rocks is just an all-around nice venue. I actually don't live far from Red Rocks too, Joe. I only live like 8-10 minute drive. 5, depending on traffic. Mainly like an 8-minute drive at least, which is nothing. Yeah, I am not that far from Red Rocks at all. It's just down that way. Because I live in the foothills, where I live in Colorado now. I love being right near the mountains. It's very relaxing. It's better than the actual city. I mean, I live in a city, but it's a city within the foothills of the Rocky Mountains, so. You grew up with the Capitol Center, saw some real bangers. Yeah. Yeah, Red Rocks is one of those venues you want to go to at least once. And it's an awesome venue no matter who you see. I saw ICP there back in the day. I saw Tech 9 there. Or I should say I saw all of Psychopathic at the time in 2008 at Red Rocks. And then I saw most of Strange Music at Red Rocks. Loved hockey too. Nice. I like hockey, but my sports are more soccer and UFC and basketball. Those are more my sports. Especially basketball. Yeah, make sure you guys are liking, sharing this everywhere. I need to check something. I recently saw Bone Thugs and Harmony again this past Saturday. I have footage there on the channel as well if you want to check that out. Sorry, I'm just checking something. The other channel oh yeah. You saw some of my Bone Thugs footage? Hell yeah. Yeah, it's really dope footage. Bone Thugs always kills it live. Also, just a friendly reminder, y'all, we're having a Juggalo movie night on the Carnival Spirits YouTube channel. It will be at 11:15 Eastern Time. That's going to be on the Carnival Spirits YouTube channel. We're having a Juggalo movie night, and we're going to be watching Big Money Rustlers. So that's where we just do a live watch along and we just talk in the chat and we watch a Juggalo related movie. This Friday is Big Money Rustlers, where last Friday we watched Big Money Hustlers. You have your first bed on eBay and it's a creep-in cassette. Huh, nice. Yeah, I don't usually do bets on eBay. Sometimes I do, but I try to just get stuff on eBay that you can just buy right away. It just depends. Now, if it's something really rare, maybe I'll try to put in a bet for it, but oh, it's for Bone Thugs and Harmony, Creeping on the Come Up. That's a classic EP. That's definitely a classic EP. 'Cause it's a thuggish, ruggish bone. Yeah, I don't really gamble that much at all neither. I mean, I know my limits. When I go to the casino, I'll just put in a few dollars, and if I'm not doing good, I stop. That's the thing, is when I gamble sometimes, I know when to stop. Most people don't know when to stop. I do. I control myself a lot better. But I like to play a few slot machines here and there every once in a while. Right? I mean, a lot of people will keep going until they win $1,000. I put in like $50 one time, and then I won like $100 and some dollars, and that was fine by me. That was totally fine by me. So then I just took that 100 out and left. That 100 some dollars and then left. Excuse me. Well, in the spot where the casinos are here in Colorado, they're up in the mountains. They're like only like a 30-minute, 20-minute drive from here. And I mainly go up there because of the view up in the mountains. It's just to get away from the city life because it's up in the mountains. So that's why I usually go up to the casinos up here in the mountains, because they're up in the mountains. It's very relaxing, at least, because you're up in the mountains. I have never won anything, even paper giveaway crap. Yeah, right? I'll just hit a large mid-chunk. Jeez. Right? It's pay your way rather than gambling. Exactly. I've never been much of a gambler neither, because I've had people in my family that were gambling holics. They had gambling problems, so that's why I don't really gamble that much. All right, who's the other person lurking? Who's the lurker? Or is the lurker? Problematic lifestyles in my family. They gamble on possessions and everything. Holy shit. That's even nuts, is to gamble on possessions. That's crazy. No gamble, no gossip. I also don't do wrestling yet. I totally enjoy gimmicks and always kayfabe, right? I love wrestling. I've been a wrestling fan since I was about 2 or 3, so I remember very vividly, very clearly, that the first 2 wrestlers that I really absolutely fell in love with were Undertaker and Razor Ramon. So that kind of gives you like the time period. So this had to have been like 92, 93, I believe. Okay. What's up? See if my homie finally messaged me. So I've been trying to get a hold of him. Bruiser Brody, Andre the Giant. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Abdullah the Butcher. When you're talking about Abdullah, you're talking about Abdullah the Butcher, right? I mean, I love the Road Warriors too. I remember Andre the Giant and Bruiser Brody. If you're interested in wrestling, Joe, I recommend you, if you have Hulu, watch the wrestling documentary series called Dark Side of the Ring. It's really interesting. There's actually a whole episode on the murder of Bruiser Brody and just Bruiser Brody in general, so you should check it out. There's also one about Abdullah the Butcher. I think there's one on the Road Warriors. Yeah, look up, if you have Hulu, look up Dark Side of the Ring. It's a really good series. It's crazy. There's also a spin-off series of that called Dark Side of the 90s. You saw those on Vice, both series? Hell yeah. Yeah, they're both really good series. They're supposed to make a whole Vice series based off a documentary series off of ICP's wrestling career, which I'm excited for to see. I don't know when that's going to come out, but apparently Vice is working with ICP making a whole series based on their whole wrestling career, which is dope. Yeah, it's probably going to feature JCW as well, but even before ICP started JCW, they were always wrestling in independent companies. Like way before Jay decided that they wanted to be musical artists, they were indie wrestlers like in the local Detroit scene. And then they used to have their own backyard wrestling events and whatnot. Yeah, the video game with Violent J and New Jack. Oh, Backyard Wrestling 2? Oh yeah, that's a classic. I think we need a new Backyard Wrestling game. Or we top that off even more. We need a JCW video game. As long as the JCW game, if they ever make one, has title matches, I'm good with that. I play a lot of nostalgic video games. I will try a new video game every now and then, Joe, but most of the time I play retro games, like a lot of the games that I grew up on. But I'll try a new game every now and then if it looks interesting to me. I mainly play video games, though, when I'm like really bored and I absolutely have nothing to do. I still have my Nintendo 64 that I've had since I was a kid. I still have my original PlayStation games that I've had since I was a kid. I still have my Game Boy Advance that I've had since I was a kid. I still have a lot of my old PS2 games, and I still have my old PS2. I'm going to sell my NES and carts on eBay. You could probably get some good money for that. Like I said, there's a lot of people who like retro gaming. I'm one of those people. Not the controllers, though. You have Raiders all the time. You've been playing the finals and Arc Raiders. Nice. What's up, Straight Crazed? What's up? Controllers are unmatched by copies, right? What are some NES games that you have, Joe? on your NES. One of the games I absolutely loved playing that I still love playing to this day is I love Sonic Pinball. That's fun. Or Duck Hunter, if anyone remembers that. I've been all right. Just slowly getting better. Slowly. Hopefully. How about you? Master Blaster. Have I played that one? That sounds very familiar. But how have you been? Yeah, I don't know if you know, but again, friendly reminder, y'all. After this Thursday, tomorrow, the Hours of Chaos podcast will no longer be on Thursdays. When I figure out a day, I will figure it out what day I'm going to do. You know, I kind of had no choice, but you spent the whole weekend getting over a cold. Oh, that's never fun. Having a cold. Yeah, there's like a cold going around a lot. It's that winter cold that goes around usually. Who is blowing up my phone? I stream Eastern time on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so yeah, like I said, the Restless stream is going to be on the Carnival Spirits channel, so make sure you subscribe to that, Joe. It's going to be on Carnival Spirits, and that will be on at 11:15 Eastern this Friday. So just type in Carnival Spirits. Yeah. So when I figure out the day that the new day for the home for the Hours of Chaos podcast, you guys will know. I had no choice but to stop going live on Thursdays. I had no choice, basically. I haven't, but I'm going to definitely check out that website. I haven't heard of it, but I'll definitely check it out. To let a lot of people I know that like retro gaming about that website if they don't know about it. You can play all those old games on the website. Nice. I'll have to check that out. Because I do want to do like retro gaming streaming, especially on here and on Twitch. Oh boy. I mean, it's what, 10:26, so I don't know. Anywho, wait till it hits the hour mark and then I'll get out of here, probably. But I'll check out that website. Remember when CartoonNetwork.com had awesome games on their website? And AdultSwim.com? What the fuck? I guess we'll just play one more song, I guess. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna... Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and get out of here. Yeah, I'll see you guys live tomorrow for the final Hours of Chaos podcast on Thursdays. So, hope to see you guys there tomorrow. I still don't know what day I'm going to do Hours of Chaos podcast. But again, when I do figure out a day, I will make a post. I'll probably even upload a video letting people know for those who care. And yeah, see you guys live tomorrow night. And if anyone is going to the JCW and Ouija Mac and Green Jello and Wacko the Kid show on Saturday, if anyone's going to that here in Denver, come say what up. And yeah, later, y'all. John Chaos signing out. Whoop whoop.